Good morning, ma'am. Here in studio, and welcome back to another episode of Mass Media Middle School Edition. I'm Nicholas Scolari, and Mass Media starts now. With so many new teachers joining our Moss family, this week we're placing the spotlight on Ms. Fragoso, the newest addition to our Language Arts Department. Here's Me 11 with the story.
Causes immediate foot pain.
A new teacher brings new opportunities and learning strategies. Ms. Fragoso has decided to return to Moss to share her knowledge on educating middle and high school students. Ms. Fragoso does everything possible to ensure her students are always engaged and focused.
So teaching my students, really important to keep them engaged. My goal is to keep them as awake and engaged in what we're doing.
She's very energetic when she's teaching. It really shows that she really loves her job.
With her little time here, she has already had quite an impact on her students. In Ms. Fragoso's short time here, she has already created a strong bond with many of her students. We cannot wait to see what the future holds for her. This has been Me 11 reporting. Now back to Nicholas in Newsroom.
Thank you, Mia. Now here's Jaylene Miranda with a recap on our very own jazz band's most recent concert.
Swinging into fall, on October 17, the Moss Jazz Band performed their annual autumn concert inside the Pack.
Preparing to get good results and impress the crowd, the jazz band has been working hard to put on the best show they can for their audience.
I think my band teachers are doing a really good job at helping us understanding how to play our instrument, because we're doing pretty good and we're perfecting ourselves even better.
In this concert, many band groups played, some being the Moss Jazz Band and Mas Ritmo. They put their all into this performance.
I think the more they practice, the better they're going to get. So we try and really strive on them performing at the highest levels to practice just like they're going to perform. So that way it comes out even better.
A big congratulations to everyone who performed inside the concert. This is Jaylene Miranda, now back to the newsroom.
With Halloween right around the corner, many students plan on showing off their costumes at school. Here's Amanda Rodriguez on why they should.
Monsters, princesses, maybe even a ghost. Halloween is a holiday that allows for kids to express themselves and have some fun, maybe even get a treat or perform a trick. However, when Halloween lands on weekdays, it's hard for us kids to dress up other than the nighttime. So this begs the question, should students be allowed to wear their costumes to school too? Allowing students to wear their costumes to school will not only allow them to enjoy themselves, but to have some fun with their family and friends. Yes, many can argue that it may disrupt the learning environment, but as a holiday, it should be celebrated by all who choose to. Besides, according to RasmundReports.com, 63% of adults also say that students should be allowed to wear their costumes to school too.
Some may say some costumes are a little bit too spooky and end up taking away from the lesson being taught. Though, if we really think about it, we're the ones that can decide what we wear, as long as it's appropriate and respects the school rules. According to NewYorkTimes.com, many campuses have made it clear that we can decide what we wear, as long as it's appropriate and respects people too.
So this Halloween, feel free to dress up as creatively as you would like. Just not too creepy or creative, if you know what I mean. Just make sure to follow the school rules and have some fun. Or should I say, a scary time. And now this conversation's got me craving some candy. So from my New York studio, I'm Amanda Rodriguez, reporting.
Just as spooky season begins, clubs are starting to brainstorm ideas for their booths at Halloween happenings. Here's Jering Escandon with an insight on their preparation.
Our scariest is Toby! Halloween Happenings is an exciting seasonal event that takes place here at my New York studio. Each year, our clubs work hard to make sure it's a mossing experience for everyone who attends. Club members like Emily Greenfield enjoy not only the activities at Halloween Happenings, but also the fun in preparing for it.
It's a tradition, and I think a lot of people look forward to it, as it is one of my favorite events that the school does, and I know a lot of kids think the same. We put a lot of work into it, so it's nice to see it all come to life and see the community really enjoying it.
Halloween Happenings is not only fun and an enjoyable event, but students like Luna Arce feel that it is an amazing way to celebrate the holiday.
It's special because it's like our own way of celebrating Halloween. You get together with your friends, you eat candy. I just think it's a great time.
Everyone who contributes to Halloween Happenings puts forth a lot of dedication to make sure it's a fun and memorable event for years to come. I'm Jaden Escandon, reporting. Now back to Newsroom.
At school, students self-evaluate their findings as we think about our thinking. We analyze and reflect on past experiences in order to reach our final aha moment. Thinking about your thinking allows for inner awareness, logical problem solving, thinking with new strategies, and applying them to day-to-day life. This week, we see that it is important to problem solve with the awareness of the impact of our thoughts. Next, here's Max Rodriguez with the amassing outcome of this year's Brain Bowl.
On your mark, get set, go!
Math. Some may like it and some don't, but it's that time of year again where Moss hosts its annual Brain Bowl, a competition designed to test students' knowledge on the subject and multiple exciting challenges.
The Brain Bowl has been around for multiple years, but it didn't just come out of nowhere. It was originally created to be an opportunity for students to get more involved with the thrilling event.
So there used to be a lot of math competitions in Miami, and slowly but surely it was starting to dwindle. So we decided to bring one to campus to help the students get involved, on behalf of the ADA students to create an event to get the whole campus in, and just a night of fun and doing some math riddles and puzzles.
The Brain Bowl provides its competitors with an opportunity to put their math skills to the test while having the night of their lives with friends.
I think the Brain Bowl is necessary because it lets people who want to get better at math and people who already like math work together to try and compete in an event that tests your skills in math.
From the thrill of solving equations as fast as possible to scavenging the school for math-based puzzles, the Brain Bowl was a competitive event filled with enthusiasm and excitement. With that, this is Max Rodriguez reporting. Now back to Newsroom.
For years, Moss has held as many fundraisers as possible to support United Way. Now on to Sebastian Kaibet, putting our impact into perspective.
Moss is a school known for its immense influence on our community. For the past 2 years, Miami Art Studio has been making an impact by fundraising for the United Way. Teacher at Moss like Miss Goya helped get our school more involved with United Way.
So United Way is the district-sponsored organization that all schools help raise money for in the month of October. It helps our local community with providing lots of different services.
SGA members like Giovanna Giorelli work extremely hard to make Superhero Day successful for United Way.
As she's preparing for Superhero Day by getting our envelopes ready to send out to teachers to collect the money, as well as get our costumes ready as the board.
From playing bingo to dressing up as superheroes, Moss has been fundraising for the United Way in a multitude of ways. With that, this is Sebastian Kaibet reporting.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Moss Media Middle School Edition. Make sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at Moss News MS. I'm Nicholas Kulati reporting.